Let's get real about these AAA studios, those big gaming giants. They've got this knack for releasing games that are as messed up as a jigsaw puzzle missing half its damn pieces. It's like they're in a competition to see how many bugs they can cram into one title. The end result? Far from a gaming masterpiece, my friends. You buy a big name title these days, and you're signing up for a roller coaster of disappointment. Games feel like a watered down version of their former selves. Take Halo Infinite, for example. Supposed to be a flagship title, but it shipped with less content than your grandma's secret stash of cooking herbs. It's like they had the budget and the team, but forgot to add the actual game. Features like split screen and voice chat. Apparently, too fucking advanced for today's gaming industry. But hey, not all hope is lost. Some indie game devs are nailing it. They prioritize player experience, and it's paying off big time. It's like David versus Goliath in the gaming world, and David's kicking ass. Let's shoot the shit about indie games for a minute. These bad boys are like the unsung heroes of the gaming world. Indie devs pour their heart and soul into their creations. And what do we get? Games that are as genuine as kicking back with your favorite pizza on a cozy night in. These games are like a breath of fresh air in a world filled with corporate bullshit. They're a reminder of why we fell in love with gaming in the first place. Good old-fashioned fun without all the fancy bells and whistles. You see, indie games are where you find that real passion for gaming. It's like finding a hidden gem in a pile of flashy but empty stuff. These games bring back that joy of discovering something special. Like stumbling upon an old arcade, filling it with classic gems from the good old days, and realizing it's still a total blast. Indie developers aren't shackled by corporate red tape. They're free to experiment and create experiences that hit you right in the feels. It's all about gameplay, storytelling, and heart. The stuff that makes you grin like a Cheshire cat as you dive into new adventures or tackle mind-bending puzzles. But indie games aren't just about nostalgia or cozy vibes. They're a testament to the wild and creative side of the gaming scene. These devs aren't afraid to take risks, exploring themes and gameplay mechanics that the big dogs might shy away from. It's like being at a buffet with a smorgasbord of flavors, from tear-jerking stories to brain-teasing puzzles, and everything in between. What's even cooler is how indie devs get down and dirty with their communities. They're all about chatting with players, taking feedback, and actually giving a damn about your gaming experience. It's a far cry from those big, faceless corporations that seem more interested in emptying your wallet than giving you a good time. Indie games are living proof that you don't need a truckload of cash or an army of developers to cook up something awesome. They remind us that innovation and passion can shine through, offering a chance to explore new worlds, share epic stories, and, most importantly, have a freaking blast while doing it. Now let's talk about games as a service. It's like a never-ending shitty movie sequel. AAA studios are all in on this mentality. Ship the game now, fix it later. It's like serving your guests a half-baked cake and hoping they won't notice. And the updates and overhauls, they promise to make the game better, but sometimes they make it worse. It's like trying to fix a leaky faucet and flooding your whole damn house. AAA developers seem stuck in mediocrity and greed, just like media conglomerates. Profit trumps artistic integrity. It's a sad truth. That nugget of joy, gaming as a service, what was once promising has turned into a damn nightmare. It's like a shitty sequel that never ends. It used to be for multiplayer games, but now even single-player titles has to fucking suffer. What's infuriating is some lead developers flaunt their money-grabbing schemes at industry conferences. It's like they're proud of bamboozling their player base. But over-delivering can be a double-edged sword. It sets a precedent, and players start expecting constant updates for these half-assed titles. And those subscriptions, They're everywhere, from TV shows to software. It's a subscription frenzy. Even video games jumped on the bandwagon. Recurring revenue? Anyone. But let's not sugarcoat it. These game updates, shitty return on investment. They promise to make the game better, but end up making it as pleasant as a dentist visit. Take Blizzard, for example, yanking old games from their storefront. It's a crying shame. Games as a service encourage studios to serve half-baked products and charge you for every patch. A prime example is Sea of Thieves. At launch, it was as basic as a skeleton crew on a ghost ship. It's better now, but some secretly yearn for its early days. And it's not just about quantity, it's about quality. Many recent games, despite glowing reviews, feel as satisfying as a deflated balloon at a birthday party. Don't even get me started on the endless updates. If your internet's not top-notch, you'll spend more time waiting than playing. But don't lose hope, dear chat. There's a silver lining in indie developers. They put heart and soul into their games, unlike these corporate disasters. It's up to us gamers to demand better and support those who care about delivering a complete experience. Now, as we gaze into the gaming crystal ball, don't forget, we're the ones who can mold its future. Back the studios that care more about quality than cash, and make sure those who've gone astray face the music. That's the gaming scene in a nutshell, folks.